Hello everyone, good evening. Am I audible? Just wanted a quick response. Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So as we have decided that today and on Monday, we're going to explore the project, isn't? And Saturday, Sunday, we'll be talking about the doubt that we have. Isn't everyone? So make me correct if I'm wrong. We have decided this, no?
Yes, sir.
Yuvraj, you're not audible. And I know that the last module is left. So tomorrow we are going to cover that last module as well as whatever doubt you will have, we will discuss that. Okay. And today, if I see the project group, so we have Arusen group first, and then after Sumit, and then after Devanshi, and then Parush Gupta group. All right. And then we have the Manav group, Miss Akanshi. Yeah. So let's just start with the Ramakant group. And all right. Then after Dipali will be proceeding. Then we have Parush and Akanshi. So Ramakant, you please start if you are there.
Okay, sir.
So,
Sorry, Ramakant.
no, so this is Devanshi speaking.
Yeah. Yes, Devanshi.
So actually, all my other group members are occupied today, and we've done the work together. So, would it be possible to present some other day, tomorrow maybe?
See, tomorrow actually, some planning is there. So anyway, let's so where they are occupied at this time.
Some of them have work, so they're traveling, and two of them had exams, and today was their last exams.
But I think exam would have been over, no?
No, sir. One of them had exams, so she's just, I guess today was her last exam.
No. I'm saying that now it's 7:40.
Right.
Still they are occupied in some other work.
Yes, so that's what they told me. So.
I don't think so. That at 7:40 they are occupied. And if they were occupied, then why they have not told me at that day?
So they were not in the meet that day either. Just one of them was there.
Devanshi, then this was your responsibility to tell me before of the session. When the session has started, then you are telling me that they are occupied. No issue at all. You keep your project with you, and let's do one thing. On Monday, again, we are going to discuss the project.
Okay, sir.
All right. On that day, you can share. You can show me. Okay, dear.
All right. So I'm sorry for the inconvenience.
Yeah, Devanshi. Actually, not for sorry. I'm telling this kind of thing. But when you will be saying at the moment when I'm going to see the project, so obviously it will disappoint me.
Right. Sir.
Yeah. So anyway, so do one thing, Devanshi. Just show me that project on the Monday, and if there will be any, any further improvement I will require, then you can show me on next Friday.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Yeah. So let's just start with the first group, and that is of Ramakant. And let me see. Ramakant group is that, or yes?
Yes.
So in Somnath group, Avik and Yasi will not be able to present. Let's start with the Ramakant group. And Ramakant, you please share your screen.
Yes. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Ramakant.
I'm gonna share my screen.
Yeah, sure. You please share.
Sir, is it visible?
Yeah.
So, sir, in the last time you said, na sir, you also try random forest algorithm. Hello? Hello?
Ramakant, you please start from the starting. Okay,
Okay.
and show me.
Definitely. Sir, here is all the required modules, and this is the data frame of this airline attributes, and here are first few rows of the data set, and this is for null values in data, and arrival delay in minutes is the attribute which have 393 null values, and we are filling that null values with their mean, and here is the description of that data frame. Overall customer satisfaction rate, and this is the bar graph of that satisfaction distribution. This is the pie chart, and for categorical features, these are 6 attributes which are categorical features, and coming to the numerical features, we can see these many columns are numerical features, and we can see for each categorical columns in the attribute name satisfaction, 71,000 are satisfied and 58,000 people are dissatisfied. For the gender, female count are 65,000 and male are 63,000, and customer type, business travel, and class, these are all the count values of that. And this is the customer type. We can see a loyal customer are 10,000, 1,06,100 people are loyal customers, and disloyal are 23,000. And coming to the satisfaction, we can see now in the field of loyal customers, 31% are dissatisfied and 50 are satisfied, and we can see our disloyal customers also. This is the satisfaction bar graph. This is the age and count graph. In this type of travel, business travel are 89,000 and personal travel people are 40,000, and in that satisfaction and dissatisfaction will be this much. Oh, in the field of class, this is the column you can see here. Here you can see these many attributes are categorical data, and we are encoding each categorical data and performing one hot encoding algorithm. And we can see this is the encoded data frame, and this is the information of encoded data frame, in which each value is an integer, and all the encoded attributes are Boolean. And this is the correlation data frame of encoded data frame. So from we can see here I am initialized scalar, and I normalized numerical features, and this is the encoded data frame. And we have splitted the data into training and testing sets. And we know satisfaction is the target variable we splitted the data into input features, and that is target variable, and splitting the data into training and testing sets. We can see X train, X test, X train, Y test. These are all four variables. In the process of building classification model, we just use logistic regression, and classifier underscore LR is the variable for logistic regression classifier, and this code is for training the model. And you can see on evaluating the model, accuracy of that logistic regression is this much, 0.83, and this is the classification record which contains precision, recall, F1 sport support. And as you told in the previous session, I just included random forest algorithm. This is the code for training the random forest model. This is the variable which contains that random forest classifier algorithm. This is the code for training the model. On evaluating the model, 0.95 is the accuracy for this random forest. And here we can see the data frame which contains accuracy of both algorithms. For logistic regression, it is 0.83, and for random forest, it is 0.95, and random forest is the best one. So I just changed all the code from logistic regression to random forest, and this is the tuning of random forest classification. So it is still under process, and it is a code for retraining the model. We can see for another also that logistic regression also. I also have that one also. And we are up. And there is only deployment, I think, left.
So which model you have finalized?
Random forest, sir.
Yeah, random forest.
Sir, it is showing accuracy 0.95.
Yeah. Actually, random forest will always be giving you the best accuracy out of it. But anyway, yeah. So just go for the deployment of this model.
Okay, sir.
Okay, dear.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Just Sumit, you please share your screen. I think your group is trying. Now the turn of your group.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
So today I'll be presenting, not Sumit.
Yeah, sure, Pranav.
So is the screen visible?
Yes, dear.
Yeah, so we started by importing all the libraries. Then we uploaded the data, and we are doing the classification model this time. Then I got a basic understanding of what the table is using the head function and getting the first 5 points of the table. Then I use the information function to get all the types of data that are present to it, so I can know what all I can deal with and what kind of things are there in this entire data set. Then I found all the number of null data values, and thankfully all the values are only in arrival delay in minutes, which is not an error, it's actually right. So we don't actually have to clean much of the data here. After which I use the describe function to find out what range all the functions that we have, and so that's there.
Ramakant, please mute yourself. Ramakant, please mute yourself.
Yeah, then I had to check just for demonstration, I used the flight distance to check the maximum entry, and this is the entire profile of the person who had the maximum distance, and it does match out with the values given over here. 6,951, and we got 6,951 as maximum flight distance. I just did one for an example. After which I just got all the columns in a row. Then because I had to use this as number column to then use into this function, so I could plot all the columns on the x and y axis to then figure out to get a range of graphs that I can for our data analysis. So I used a for loop over here, which basically is a very simple way of getting all the graphs that are required in one place quickly. So we got age, flight distance, seat comfort, departure, arrival, just like in the order given over here.
Yes, Pranav. What's
Yeah.
next?
Yeah, so I've done till here. So Dipali and the others have done another part, but we didn't get time to combine them and make a full presentation. So can they present
No issue.
later?
Dipali and others can share their screen to explain it.
They can't show it right now. I only got my
Why?
part today. So I think they're a little busy. She has work today, and then they have exams. So I was only free, so I did my part. Can they show it on Monday? We'll combine and do the full thing.
Then you people would have informed me. You know, then might be instead of today, I would have rescheduled on or scheduled on some another day. But anyway, no issue. So, okay, Pranav, you please
Yeah.
stop sharing now.
Yeah.
Sumit, Pranav, Sumit is in your group or is having some another group?
No, he's in my group.
Sorry.
He's in my group.
Okay. All right. So another group, please start sharing your screen. Yeah, but
Yes.
yeah, your screen is visible.
Sir, already we have done the airline customer satisfaction, sir. Now we are doing the video games regression part, sir. Hello, sir. Is a hello? Hello?
Yeah, please continue.
Yes, sir. First of all, we are importing the libraries, and then we are reading the data frame of video game sales, and then what are the unique options is there, so that I have to apply the HTML. So I have done the classifications, and then I have done the data info, and year and publisher have the null values. So I drop the year and publisher, and then I describe the values. It is showing the mean value is 2i, so we are normalizing that one. And then also I have done the multiple linear regression. It is showing 100%, so it is the error of the standardization. So then I have done the data visualization part. It is the genre the frequency. Action is the highest frequency in the table. And then top 10 games. It is showing action, platform, and the adventure, fighting, and misc. Then also most games released in the year of 2009. As we know, once the smartphone came, the video games sales was a decrease. That is showing here. Then after that, action is the most genre frequency, as you see in the pie chart. And then sales versus year, North America is the highest, almost other than compared to other countries. Then I have to predict the global sales data, and then I have dropped the rank, name, year, JP sales, other sales, and global sales. So remaining will be the X data for calculating the string values. So we have to do the label encoder. So then I have normalized the data. Then I have performed the regression part. In linear regression, train accuracy is 96% and the test accuracy is 95%. And the SVR, this one is support vector regressor. It is showing the train accuracy is 59%. It is too low. Test accuracy is 67%. And then k-neighbor regressor. It is showing train accuracy is 92% and the test accuracy is 95%. And then gradient boosting regressor. It is showing train accuracy is 98% and the test accuracy is 96%. Also, next decision tree regressor. It shows train accuracy is 99% and the test accuracy is 93%. Then random forest regressor, train accuracy is 98% and the test accuracy is 95%. And the XG boost, it is the advanced version of gradient boost regression. It is showing train accuracy is 98% and the test accuracy 95%. And then we have finalized the table. Almost test accuracy in regress R2 square, R square score is same values. And then we are finalizing the model that linear regression. It gives the train accuracy and test accuracy is almost similar. So we are taking the as the deployment part of the linear regression. So these are the code I have created. Model.py. It is to dump the pickle file. Also, I use the pipeline to linear regression model. And then app.py is used to dump the web deployment part. Then I have done the web deployment part. In that, we can predict the future outcomes using the video game statistics. Then we are inputting the values. Then it is predicting. So it is predicting 76.50%. Hello, sir.
Good. So you have completed the entire project,
Yes, sir.
isn't it?
Yes, sir. We have done 2 projects, sir. Our group has done.
Very good.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Sir, anything I have to change, sir? Sir?
Okay, Pranav, sorry, your name is, I forgot.
Bharat, sir.
Bharat.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then, even if you'll not be present on Monday,
Yes, sir.
it's okay because you have completed your project. But yes, just to have the, additional learning by just seeing the project of another people, I will recommend that you should come on Monday.
Yes, sir. I will come, sir.
Okay, but really, I appreciate your work and your team's work.
Okay, sir.
Good.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Sir,
So another group? Yeah, Bharat. Please tell me.
sir, can I submit this one to EACT team or anything I have to change, sir?
Yeah, no, you can submit.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Next group.
Good evening, sir. Next group is R, Manav, Akshanshi, Aman, and I. I'm Vikya. I'm going to present my screen.
Yeah, Vigya, go ahead.
Yes, sir. So we already completed a classification model, and this is the second project, the logistic regression one. So starting, we imported pandas and we read our CSV file of VG sales. Then we converted it into data frame, checked it. Then we did df.info for checking all the information. Then we checked for null values, and mostly all the null values were in year, so we filled it with 0. Then we did df.describe, and we saw that it needed normalization because mean was very uneven. So firstly, we dropped name because that was not needed in any prediction further. Then we label encoded all of the 3 columns which needed encoding. And then we performed min-max scalar standardization on our data. After that, we did our EDA, where the first graph shows the game releases per year. The second graph, we've decided a cutoff value, and based on that cutoff value, we've removed publishers who were below that cutoff value. This is the graph, both the graphs for that. Then next, we've showed the graph for global sales versus total sales per genre. Then which year of release had the highest sales worldwide? So this was the graph, global sales versus year. And as we can see, 2008 to 2009, the maximum sale was there. So that is what is shown. Then second was which year had the most release. So we plotted count versus year. And as we can see, 2009 had the most releases. Which genre game have the highest sale price globally? So we've plotted global sales versus genre, and we got that action and sport are the genres with the most global sales. Then fourth graph was which genre game has been released the most in the year. So action and sports, same as we saw in the previous graph. So we've done another graph which shows that the game's most released which year it was. So it affected sales the most. Then the next graph was how do sales compare in each region by genre. Then we plotted sales price versus the genre, and this is the graph we got. Then which platform have the highest sale price globally? So we plotted global sales versus platform. Then we got that X360, that is VI Sports, had the maximum. Then this way we've computed all the graphs one by one using different features. This was our EDA part. Then this is the pie chart for which country had the most sales. Then we checked for outliers using the box plot method. So this was the box plot computed. So after this, we were trying to do the model training and all, but we couldn't do that. So until now, we've completed the EDA part and the data cleaning. Hello.
So is it all, or do you have something else also?
No, so we've completed until EDA. Further, we have to build the model and deploy it.
Okay. So when you are going to show me this?
So Monday we'll be almost done. Actually, sir, we were facing some errors since 2-3 days. Somehow we could debug it today. We were hoping to ask it to you, but we could do it today. So now we've debugged that error and we'll be able to present it to you by Monday.
Okay. All right. So do we have any other group? Because I think all the groups are completed now. Isn't? Let me check the list.
Yes, sir. I think our group was the last one.
So after Vigya, Forest group has already given. Vidya group has given. Devanshi group has not done today. So we had only 5 group and they have all done. Okay, friends. So let's do one thing. If you guys want, then I can complete the last module today itself. Or I can start the last module today. Or if you want, then I can start by tomorrow. It's up to you. So right now it's 20 people, no? Okay. So still we have, a lot of time to complete. I think at least we can continue for at least half an hour. What do you say, guys? Yeah. Okay, so let's just start here. Only Porus has responded. What about the others?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Bob. So yeah, let's start now. This, the last module of your syllabus, although when it comes to this module, there's no any specific thing that we can discuss, but yes, I can give you certain agenda. We can discuss certain things that we can move further. Yeah. So in the last module of the course, that is the conclusion and future of the artificial intelligence. So friends, I have already shared you the notes, handwritten notes and the PPT, and we will discuss whatever doubt you will have tomorrow and the day after tomorrow. Okay, and the day after tomorrow, class will subject to your question. If you'll be asking the question tomorrow, then I will have the class on the day after tomorrow. And I am expecting that you people is going to ask some question if you will have any doubt. Yeah. And leave it to me. I can understand whether you have gone through with the notes and PPT or not. Because see, on the basis of the question, I can predict, I can find out that whether you have gone through with them or not. Yeah. And I'm expecting that you will be asking the questions, and that question will be logical. And tomorrow and the day after. Okay. So the first point that we have here, that is the summary of the artificial intelligence concept and the technique. So we had already, for this, we have the notes. We just go through with it, and that I have already told the day before yesterday. Okay, friends. Then after, let's talk about the AI trends and the future development. So this is one. Then after, that the next topic that we need to cover in this module is AI and society. And then we have AI ethics and safety. Okay. So these are the things that we have to cover. Now, when we are talking about this AI trends, then here, that nowadays, if I talk about the AI trends, So before that, obviously, you should be knowing about the basic concepts. Yeah, you should be knowing about the basic concepts of the AI, and then after you should be updating yourself just to see that what are the different recent trends is there. Okay, and when it comes to the trends in the AI, so obviously somewhere pertaining to this trend, we can somewhere aim the futuristic issues also, at how we can deal with the futuristic issue. And when it comes to the futuristic issue, then somewhere you're talking about the how it is going to affect your society, as well as what are the different safety measures we should keep in your mind, and the ethics that should be there while using this AI or working with the AI. Isn't so? When it comes to the recent AI trends, and you are the best one that already know at what are the different AI trends. So can anyone tell me what are the recent AI trends we have?
Autonomous vehicles.
One second, guys. Again, I'll have to put my earphone in the laptop. So when we are talking about this AI trend, somewhere we are trying to discuss that how this AI trend will somewhere transform the businesses. Because when we are talking about the AI or data science or the machine learning, it has gone beyond the concept. Why beyond the concept? Because we're going to use this concept not only for the learning purpose, how and why this should be used so that you can grow your business. Yeah. And when we are talking about this, so we can talk about the generative AI. Yeah, you can talk about the generative AI, or it is also called as creative AI. So when we are talking about this generative AI or the creative AI, that is the trends that we can watch out. That is where we are generating new data or content on the basis of the existing data set. Okay, and when we talk about the generative AI or the creative AI, its goal is to produce something close to the original. Yeah. So when we talk about the generative AI, so its goal is to produce something close to the original or the real world input data. And when we talk about this type of AI, so this generative AI actually uses the deep learning algorithm. Isn't it? And so when you are using this deep learning algorithm, so it is used to learn the patterns and the features in the data set. And this may consist of the code, that may consist of the text, images, audio, the video, or any other data types. And when we talk about the generative AI, it will have a lot of application, like you have seen about and it, that is ChatGPT. So this ChatGPT is what? It was actually, you can say that the advanced application of the generative AI. Okay. And even that what is the full form of GPT? What is the full form of GPT? Anyone? And anyone? Which is the full form of GPT?
Sir, it's something partition, guide partition table or something like this.
It is generative.
Generative pre-trained transformer.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. So, so it's actually, this is a transformation of the generative AI. Or you can say, in another word, this is the, application of the generative AI. We are, we are using this. So, that is your Chat GPT. So this is also the new trend that we are seeing here. And when we are talking about the Chat GPT, you people know that it's what? It's a bot version of the GPT-3. Yeah. And when it has came into existence, anyone? When it was launched, this Chat GPT? November 2022. How can you forget this? Yeah. So when we talk about the Chat GPT, it's a basically large language model which can answer the questions and perform instructions after receiving the training from the human conversation and internet content written by the humans. So on the basis of by studying the human feedback sources, this AI learned what humans expect when others ask them a question, and then it just come up with the human style of the responding. Okay, and who has designed this? Anyone? Who has designed this? OpenAI. Okay. So this OpenAI, this has designed this Chat GPT. So in nutshell, you can say that it was used to mimic the conversational dialogues with the human, because the bot can create and organize lists and human sounding letters. So nowadays, even that the industries are somewhere expecting some wider of this Chat GPT. Another thing, even another very drastic application is the DAL-E. Yeah, and you will be surprised that this DAL-E is also the OpenAI product. And when we talk about this DAL-EI, it's using this way. So we have this generative AI. We have this Chat GPT, and we have the DAL-E. So when we are talking about this DAL-E, so it became the most popular because of 3 OpenAI creation. And what was that? If I'm not mistaken, this is basically, it's a graphical creation feature. Yeah, so it's a graphic created feature, you can say. And by using this DAL-E, you can create when we are talking about this DAL-E, so you can create the art by keying in a description, and this DAL-E will generate its several versions. So whenever you will create a new image from the existing one by using some text prompt, like in painting, or delete parts of an image, or say replace it with something else. So this kind of prompt, when you'll be generating, then obviously it will be somewhere telling you. So friends, if you are much interested in this Chat GPT, I will suggest you just to do some course related to prompt engineering. How many of you know about this prompt engineering? Anyone?
I know, sir.
Okay, Ramakant. Others? Anyway, the algorithm, the model that we are using in this chat GPT, they are actually named it as prompt engineering, where basically you're dealing with the NLP kind of phenomena. So I will suggest you that if you want to explore more in the chat GPT, you can work on this prompt engineering. Okay, so here it's a graphical art where you can deal with the images by giving you some input. An input in the input just like a text or the prompt. Okay. All right. Now, another is called generated AI human collaboration. So when we are talking about this here, we can use the concept of AI or the extent of the AI support for human functions. Yeah, just like right now companies are deploying machines with the built-in AI to implement the repeated and physically strenuous task where there's a danger to the life. They have just are using the concept of AI. And obviously if we'll be doing this, so it is going to I can say that if this will be done, then obviously we will be expecting from the human to perform some specialized duties. Yeah, and AI features can also enable these human teams to detect and respond to the defect of the failures. As well as, if that will be done, then obviously you are going to improve the safety and lowering cost of the repairs or injury. Injury. Yeah. And that for that, we can see in this way, like this automotive manufacturing, or we can have like we can have the agriculture where we can use it, or we can use this in the healthcare and hospitality. Or we can use it in the food and beverages.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, I wanted to ask him a question that the people are building AI and all this just to, move ahead in technology to explore new things. But at the end, it degrades the rate of employment, because I'm seeing since like last 3 to 4 months, many companies are firing their employees because the AI is like outperforming humans. So is it like really beneficial for us to build more AI related things or AI supported things?
Can I know your name?
Sir, Yash Sharma.
Yes, first thing, now this has been the matter of debate, to be very frank. And right now, what is happening? If you go on the net and just try to see about the sustainable AI, because not only with the AI, what is happening right now, people are doing innovations. People are doing innovations, people are doing renovation, but that is not sustaining. For example, when the automobile industry came, they just started using petrol, isn't it? And just because of that, pollution has increased. So just to just to see the solution to this, we started to use electric car. That is again generating the several heat.
So, but here, if we talk about electric cars,
No. See, I'm just trying to correlate. See, so what is happening? Even I also agree. Whatever innovations and renovations are happening, they're not aiming to for the future. Just they're living in the present. So right now, even I cannot strongly act against you that somewhere it is actually killing the job of the human. It might be because of not well understanding the use of the GPT, not well understanding the use of this extensible AI. First thing. Second thing is that now it is a lot of new technologies are coming into the market, and we are resist to follow the traditional technology only. That might be because of that we are seeing a lot of layoff right now. And yes, I agree with you. Wherever the population is high, for them the concept of robotic is not there. To be very frank and honest. Because whenever you'll automate the things, obviously the thing that was done by the 5 or 7 people, it will be killed by one robot. But this kind of debate was always there when the in the 1998, when we were seeing the role of the computer in the government sectors, and people have opposed at that time. Nobody was saying that we should use the computer. Everybody was saying that this will kill the human's job. And now this, you see, nobody is claiming that we are losing the job or we are not getting the job just because of the computer. So whenever you will see the changes in the society in terms of the transformations, always this kind of debate will be there.
Sir, I wanted to add one more thing to you. That, for example, Tokyo is a very high-tech city, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there are like many restaurants where instead of waiters, they use robots, like squarish robots.
Mm-hmm.
And there's not even a single waiter employed over there.
Uh-huh.
So that's what I wanted to say, that my roundup question is that will AI outperform humans at the end?
No.
Because eventually everyone today is like building something and eventually degrading the rate of employment and all this.
Actually, right now, no statistic is there which can show and which can tell that just because of the AI we have the degradation in the job. See, might be the job is not in the market, but for that the reason is different. The reason is not the AI. Although when you will talk to the people who are not the technical people, first thing, they might be working on the MIS. They might be working.
I'm not blaming AI absolutely for the unemployment, but like some part of population is being like actually affected by the introduction of AI in companies and all.
Agreed. For that, agreed, because it is somewhere affecting the job right now. It is just like the computer has come into the market and various people don't know how to handle it, how to do email. Yeah, in this way. So all those who are comfortable with it, for them it's an opportunity. All those who don't know about it, for them it's really a challenging on the risk. So that means you cannot blame the AI. It means now the requirement has been generated that please update yourself. Now the requirement has been generated that the approach that you were using previous, now you just have to move yourself by that approach. Getting my point here?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you have just diverted, yes. But anyway, right now what is happening? Every pupils are living in fear because of this OpenAI. to be very frank and honest. Even when I take the workshops in the industry people, they are also very living in fear. But nowadays, what is happening? Now they have started to upgrade themselves. It's a transition phase where obviously those know about it, they will be seeking this as an opportunity. Those who don't know about it, obviously they will be facing the trouble. And the youth will always take this as an opportunity, while all the people who are beyond the age of 40 or 45, they will always take them as threat. Yeah. So friends, I still agree a bit that it will somewhere kill the human job, because the thing that was done by the 5 people, now it will be done by only 1 robot. And even this has created some kind of threat to the data scientist also.
Yes, sir. Actually, the people who did the desk job are like more scared of this.
I understand.
Because a computer can do something in 1 minute or maybe 30 seconds, but it will take 5 person and a few hours more for a human to do it, right?
Yes, I told that this is really a matter of debate.
Actually, sir, I asked this question to every professor I come across, because there are a lot of theories regarding this.
See, I told that some will be against of it and some will be in the for of it. Nobody can give you the neutral answer, because if you say that India is very populated country, obviously it is going to affect the job of the people. Because if suppose we have only 1 job and we have 15 people, so what we will do, we'll just divide this part and we'll assign each part to the different people. But if all the things will be done by a single people, then what is the requirement of the another 14? This is the problem, and that is we are facing. To be very frank and honest, we are facing. But this is not because of the this advancement in the technology. This is because the pupils are not updated. Right now, just because of this advancement, you see, you are here to do the course of data science, machine learning, or AI. Isn't yes? Already you are into the BTech. Then why you are doing this internship? Why you are doing this course? Because you have seen the requirement of getting updated. Every companies are coming. Might be they have come for the development. Still, they want that you should be knowing about these skills. So you cannot say that job is not there, or the entire job is being created. Killed. All those jobs which are not being updated, but new job has come into the market. New opportunity has come into the market, and the old opportunity has been killed. So you can take in this way also.
So, sir, what do you suggest to a person like me who is in the 3rd year? My 3rd is going to be started from in 15 days.
Yes,
and
my summarized suggestion will only be that you will never be in the comfortable zone. Now this AI has created, yes, you will always have to do one thing. You will always have to do your daily job. Plus, you will always have to think about upgrading yourself throughout your life. Now, the days has gone where you have learnt one skill and you have passed your 15 to 20 years. That the day has gone. Even within an year, within the 2 year, you will be witnessing a new technology.
Yes, sir. Actually, that's what I'm trying to take suggestions from you that how should I update myself, because I'll be facing a lot of competition in the next couple of years. Because
whatever field you are interested, join the community. They used to keep updation, either in the LinkedIn or Facebook group. There are a lot of community. Just join those community, and they used to share the new update in the group. Even in our days, what we were doing, we had the desert or PC Quest, or a lot of magazines were coming, and we used to purchase this magazine to read out that what is the new technology going on. And according to that, we were strengthening our knowledge. But nowadays, a lot of community has been formed. You just join according to your interest, and you can see there what are the new changes, technologies are going on. Okay, and then you will be the best just to at that time, and you can decide that, okay, now this has come and it relates to my field, so I should somewhere at least explore this, so that if my boss will ask me that, okay, do you know it? Yes, you can say that, yes, I know it, and then you'll get time to explore the things in detail. And the moment when you'll say that, sir, I don't know about it, you will get fired. Might be that when you will say, okay, what is it? So at least you will have something to explain about it.
Got it, sir.
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay. So guys, let's do one thing. We'll start this topic by tomorrow again. And we'll discuss about the recent trends and then what are the different things. Okay. So let's stop here, everyone. Let's meet tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll just complete this last module, and then if the time will permit, we'll discuss about the different doubts that we may. Okay. So thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Take care. Good night.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, bye.